Hello and welcome to game one in this best of two in the AD2L season 29 intermediate league. We're gonna have 5 of Spades versus TBD, and they're getting into these picks quite quickly. So we have some pretty typical early bans: the Beastmaster's out, the Sven and the Grimstroke, as well as the Tidehunter, Dazzle and Tusk. So all the same heroes we were seeing last time. Notably missing here is the Lich, but they do have the Grimstroke already gone. Lich hasn't been as high priority. Joining me tonight is Gray Sky. Gray Sky, do you have a Twitch?
It's twitch.tv/graysky.
And that's a Gray with an E, so...
Yep. SKYS. Gray Skies.
Okay. So, first pick, Crystal Maiden. Is that a thing?
Let's see. 10 armor now when she ults, and reduced regen for the whole team, but peak more regen for herself. So 10 armor is nothing to scoff at. It makes her a lot more survivable. She can still be stunned. But you know, it all depends on what kind of team comp they're gonna go for. If they get a good team comp, they really work off the aura. It's easy early game.
Especially in strength meta. Like, whenever strength meta comes around, I do feel like CM is stronger. I'm not sure if she's necessarily first pick material, but TBD, clearly they think she is, so we'll see how that works for them. The Undying...
It could just be a safe pick. They don't really want to show their hand right now. Kind of the old meta where you just pick your supports right away.
That's true. No one really knowing who the strongest in this patch is yet, except for the Ursa, who is completely broken right now, I think. And that's going to be a really strong lane for them. If they run that as their off lane or as their safe lane, either way, Ursa's going to wreck some shit.
He's definitely going to be doing work. So
Undying and Centaur Warrunner, those are the two heroes that 5 of Spades pick up. Like I said, strength meta is here, and we have 2.5 strength heroes already picked out of the first 3.
2.5, yeah.
And Undying, you know, just generally strong against strength meta in the first place. So good to see that both teams have adapted somewhat to the new patch already. Just one day in. OD ban, that's pretty given. Like, he was already a beast, right? So now that we have more HP per strength, and strength heroes get more, like, what do they get? They get more... No, it's not status resist anymore. Magic resist?
Magic resist, yeah.
No, Int gives magic resist.
No, it doesn't, not anymore.
So they changed that like 8 times. Oh,
they
right.
Did.
Okay. So it's Spell Amp.
Yes, Spell Amp for the Ints.
Okay, but I thought they had Spell Amp and Magic Resist before.
They did before.
Oh, okay. So that's
every stat now gets 1 buff.
Got it. Okay, so the OD ban, pretty typical. Razor ban totally makes sense. They don't want him to be sapping all of Ursa's damage, although the Fury Swipe's damage is not reduced by sap, so...
It is not. You have to get quite a few Fury Swipes in before you start doing a good amount of damage.
That's true. And
with Centaur ult, it would have been complete disaster if they picked up Razor.
Yeah, that's totally true. And he has the Purge AoE now, which totally kites Ursa around regardless.
True.
Same is true for the Venomancer. He's probably one of the best kiting heroes in the game, in the middle of a team fight at least. So
exactly,
getting that out for the Ursa.
They want their Ursa to be able to go ham, and Medusa is fairly good against Ursa. She's able to cancel his blink and can ult to save herself. If he does get on top of her and has enough heroes around him, though, he can rip through that many shit quickly.
Yeah, that's true. But I think like tankiness is nice versus Ursa, but Medusa got really nerfed in the last patch. She no longer has that plus 700 mana talent at all. And what did it get replaced with? Like,
at level 25, she gets 1,000 mana, and I believe at level 20, Medusa gets a choice between Stone Gaze duration or Mystic Snake cooldown, -4 seconds. So it's not the worst. It's definitely it's kind of a nerf to have to wait a whole 5 extra levels to get to 1,000 mana, but
yeah, and the Mystic Snake mana steal was reduced as well for that talent.
Yes, at level 15 it was reduced.
So lots of nerfs out for Dusa. And just tanky heroes in general, I don't feel like are great against Ursa. Although 5 of Spades, clearly they're just planning on playing their own game. They have a lot of really strong just walk at your towers. And if you want to take a team fight, sure, we can disengage or drop a tombstone and a Medusa ult. and
Exactly.
we can make that decision. But versus an Ursa, like I don't think tankiness necessarily helps you as much because with Fury Swipes, it's like even if you have twice as much HP, it's what like 3 extra attacks because of the way the Ursa scales in his attack damage.
Yes,
So,
and you get to multiplier on your ult, and the hero is gone.
Yeah.
At that point, it's gonna be harder when you have a Chaos Knight that has 4 of him.
Yeah, I love the CK. Like I think CK was already in an okay place, and this is a safe lane CK or is it a 5?
I believe he's safe lane.
Okay.
Mid Medusa maybe,
Yeah.
which can definitely be punched if TBD wants to.
Yeah, it's hard to lane versus Medusa though. Like, what heroes? Let's see. Kunkka is okay, but he does get he takes all of the snake damage, but he can do a lot of work without having any mana. And if he stands in the wave, he'll get like an early bounce and won't take as much damage to it. TA also is okay versus Dusa, but has the lowest win rate in the current patch, so probably not the hero to pick.
Legion Commander, interesting. It's gonna be a tough game for Legion. There's no dual targets right now at all, basically. Undying can buff up his HP just by pressing R. Centaur is Centaur. Medusa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I think the Legion actually is really nice against the Undying and the CK. And if Medusa ever gets an Aghanims, then Legion can purge off the Ursa and give more attack speed to the Ursa just generally.
That's true.
So I think they're going for the synergy more than the counterplay. But the Q off of Legion Commander, not press the attack, but overwhelming odds, I'm pretty sure gets extra stacks for zombies. Although it doesn't damage the zombies. I think it does do more damage.
It does not damage zombies, but yes. It's also very good against CK illusions. I definitely was not thinking, yes. Being able to purge Ursa when he's CK stunned for 4 seconds or even hoof stomped is very important. They've gone for these defensive supports here on TBD. I'm not quite sure. It's going to be hard to get a lot of kills with both of these supports. They're probably running dual lanes.
Yeah, I think they will put the CM with the Ursa because having that slow into Fury Swipes is just bonkers in terms of trying to play against it. They picked up the Legion. So with that, I do think Legion's going to be in their offlane, but I kind of would like to see CM Ursa be TBD's offlane play because I think they can really contest that CK like incredibly
they can do much better versus the CK than a Undying Centaur because it's still a tough lane even if you are Ursa. Oracle
so
man.
Maybe they do in fact put the Legion Commander in the solo save against the Undying Centaur and then put an aggro try behind the Ursa.
It's not too bad of a lane. It's definitely something that you can get. Hoof Stomp's hard to get off when Legion Commander has plus 15 speed.
So 5 of Spades deciding to ban out the Tinker in the last phase. They think that TBD has a mid-hero plan for this last pick, and I definitely agree. And it's going to be an Ember Spirit. Okay, Ember is so good here. Oh, okay.
Very good.
So first off, CK Illusions, great. Second off, Undying, you hit the zombies, and I think you kill them, right? You can't cleave off of them, but you can Maelstrom proc off of them.
You can.
And this... Oh, I really like this, like, so much, actually. The Ember, like, totally tears apart 5 of Spades draft so far.
And with the new update, he can level up his W fairly early because of just the cooldown reduction. He can dodge Mystic Snake almost every single time.
It's hard to dodge Mystic Snake, but yeah, I think he can at least come close to it. Like, he'll be able to dodge it probably half the time, because Mystic Snake, like, continues to track. So you have to get it to hit you while you're hitting a creep, which is inconsistent. But
it's true. I think he's good enough at it, he could do it.
Yeah. So Z-Cross T going to be playing on the Lion. That's going to be the 5 position, presumably, for 5 of Spades. And with the extra stacks and the control out of that, I think that's a good pickup for them. Like, he can Hex Zycor or Obelisk when they blink in. He doesn't really have to worry about which spell he gives away to Captain Brian because he gets stacks on the finger, but Rubik does not. Rubik gets stacks on the finger as long as he has finger as his active stolen spell. But once he loses finger, he loses whatever stacks he's built up.
I think it's really good against the CM. One finger and she's out of the fight, even with her plus 10 armor.
That too.
You don't have to worry about mana regen anymore.
Although, presumably, she'll just be getting a Glimmer in that case.
Yeah,
Or at least
sure.
a casual cloak. Maybe even a
Before
Bracer
then.
and a casual cloak.
She could go drums, to be honest. More move speed,
Just...
more attack speed. It's gonna be a Ember Spirit needs to farm while everyone else pushes game.
yeah, that's reasonable.
There's gonna be a very tight spot where they are much stronger with their Ember Spirit and are able to take fights without Medusa being too much of a realm or CK being too much of a realm.
Alright, so good luck being called. Gonna go ahead and call out the lanes as they are. We have in the off lane Ace playing on the Centaur Warrunner for the 3 position, Kiki playing on the 4 Undying. Down on the safe lane, they'll have Hu playing at 1 position, Chaos Knight, and Z-Cross-C playing on the 5 Lion. Mid lane, we will have Medusa picked up by Hope. For TBD, early smoke going to come out. Cloud Kicker going to play the 5 position. Crystal Maiden. Obelisk playing on that 1 Ursa Bear. Captain Brian playing on the 4 Rubik. Looking forward to seeing the spell steals in this game. Zycor. Did he pop smoke? No, just ran out of smoke. Zycor playing on the 3 position Legion Commander. And mid lane going to have Saltwater Taffy playing on the Ember Spirit. Ward already out. Hope going to be able to put his ward down without being seen. So both these wards are placed from Fog.
Oh. Both of them will be dewarded.
Oh, nice D-ward right there.
Oh. Right on the dire side, you can see that that sentry almost reaches that observer ward, but it does not quite. So they're going to keep that vision.
I don't see...
Bottom lane, right next to the Centaur.
I
Not
see
Centaur.
the Obs.
Chaos
The
Knight.
Sentry... Oh, there it is. Okay.
There
oh,
it is.
man. Just outside.
It's so close. Everyone
That's
using
a really
up
nice
their
ward spot, then.
the snow. Good, good.
Yeah,
Gotta
the
get rid of
Frostiness-
those before the end of the day.
Does it go away today? The Frostiness
I
stuff
think it does.
actually does not go away. So you have, right now, you know, for Captain Brian, he has 61, 58, 58, 24. At the end of the game, no matter how many he uses for his next pub game, he'll still have 61, 58, 58, 24. Because lobby matches don't count against
It
the
is a lobby
total.
match.
Yep.
This is a new meta that I never thought about.
So just use them for all your lobby matches and not for your
Sure.
pubs, and you'll have them forever. Until the end of the day, I guess.
I believe it expires this February. We gotta get ready for Thanksgiving.
XD. So this mid lane, I think, goes in favor of Hope, at least early on. But one Saltwater Taffy. So I was playing against an Ember yesterday, and he went for the max Sleight of Fist build, and it actually does so much damage. Like level 7, right? He's doing 160 damage on a 6-second cooldown that you really can't dodge if you're staying anywhere close to the lane. Like, that's actually insane.
Yes, it is gonna be a little tough for him. 2 slippers on the Medusa is gonna be doing quite a bit of extra damage.
Yeah, Taffy should get
Mystic
all of
Snake
his
should remain.
CS, but Hope should get all of his CS. Like, it's pretty even in that regard. Since there is the quelling.
We're gonna be one looking top lane because this is. It seems that they went for the lanes. Ursa and CM top. We're not gonna be going off lane with them. Ursa's has minus 12 strength right now and 200 HP. It's gotta be very careful.
Yeah, but that doesn't make your tangos super efficient. Look at how much he's healing off of those tangos.
He is very efficiently.
So, oh man, Obelisk even further
He's
down,
really
but
looking
still,
for it.
like I say, that tango gives you so much when you're missing 16 of your 24 strength.
Well, it can be as worth as you want as long as he's not getting last hits. That's all they want to be doing.
Yeah,
Getting
mid lane
denies, they get
meanwhile,
last hits.
yeah.
Oof.
Mid lane, meanwhile, Hope is zoning out Saltwater Taffy for the time being. Looks like Saltwater Taffy is going to go for that max Flame Guard build that is pretty typical from the last patch. I have not seen I've only seen once the max Sleight of Fist, and you can still be really aggressive with this if you do it at the right times. But Saltwater Taffy actually has, yeah, like you say, has to be really careful right now. That uphill miss probably does secure his retreat, and he will go ahead and salve away.
Invis rune top. Neither of these two have bottles yet. Is it coming out on the courier? Probably some more regen. With the stick.
So for
Stick coming out
TBDs,
from?
they have full wands, and then, yeah, just regen mangoes and a Wraith Band for the Medusa here.
I don't know if the sticks could really help much. I think more regen would probably help more. Let's see, 11 seconds for each Mystic Snake.
Yeah, I mean, but Hope's going to be casting a lot of Mystic Snakes, and you get the stick to defend against, like, aggression, I think, in this case. We are going to see some aggression here in the top lane. Kiki, he does get frostbitten, and Obelisk going to chase after him a little bit with that overpower.
He cannot go into those creep waves. Not quite yet.
Yeah, he's gonna
Even
get
with 8
as
armor.
well.
Oh, yeah.
Ace has another double edge available, but now Ace has to be careful. Obelisk down to 30 HP. One more right click will kill him off, but same is true for Ace. But Ace gets his right click first, and that's gonna be first blood going the way of 5 of spades.
Yes, it was very dangerous.
Yeah, now Ace.
Undying is he's got his self going.
Yep, Ace gonna salve up, and no Crystal Nova available just yet. Cloud Kicker was not quite level 3. Hoof Stomp out on a Cloud Kicker. Ace gonna hit him a couple times. That's gonna be now a Frostbite as well. Undying comes forward, uses the Decay. Gonna get onto only, not an Obelisk, but only on a CM. And now,
and he's dead.
Yeah, with the boots. At this point, like, you have to be so careful, because with the boots, it's really hard to run away from the Ursa.
I'm gonna imagine the safe lane for the Radiant is just dire. Sorry, it's gonna be just death after death.
Having an Earth Spike in the bottom lane, followed up by a Chaos Bolt, but short duration Chaos Bolts, as well as Zycor able to get out from Captain Brian to lift. So
yes. Very defensive supports, like I said. So most kills should not be able to be completed. So as long as they keep on ferrying out regen, they should be good.
Yep, DD picked up by Saltwater Taffy. That'll help his laning, especially with the raindrop as well. He might choose to be a little aggressive here. He has to do it quickly if he wants to. He's going to lose a lot of mana there. Will not have the option to be aggressive anymore, I think. But he's going to get some CS.
At least. Yeah, he's actually doing very, very well.
Yeah, 18 and 3 to the 23 and 6 as a melee versus a Dusa. That's pretty impressive.
It is very, very good.
So Ace and Kiki up here, they want to try to be aggressive again, faking out that hoof stomp. Obelisk's really hard to catch. Like this percent-based change for the boots of speed, like the boots are better for faster heroes now, and Ursa is a very fast bear.
Yeah, he has 380.
Yeah. And Ace, even with boots, are only at 347. Rune's gonna get picked up. They're gonna fight around the runes actually. Cloud Kicker does get his rune. Obelisk gonna take out the shrine right away, and that's probably actually a fairly even trade. And now Saltwater Taffy, he's in. He's gonna go ahead and go for the Flame Guard. Gets the double Searing Chains off. They're gonna kill Ace right here. Kiki, he's gonna get chased down. Obelisk actually is chasing himself. Does get the Earth Shock down, and now he's gonna run after him. There's another Earth Shock available. He's gonna go for it and use both spells. In fact, Kiki dies as well. 2 kills for Obelisk here in the top lane.
Go get the bounty.
He probably doesn't think this bounty is still alive.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. Get back to the farm. CM, get out of here. Stop running.
Yeah. But that gets a lot of XP as well for Saltwater Taffy, even though he left the lane and has been out denied. He's going to be pretty close to keeping up in levels with Hope here.
He's doing it as efficiently as possible and making sure the rest of his team is doing okay.
Maybe he goes. Yeah, he's going to get all that. Maybe he goes for the CS using chains here. He will indeed. He's got to make a decision. He has Fairy Fire. He's going to use it. Now Hope going to go ahead and back off.
Okay, let's see. What are you doing, CM?
Yeah, with that bottle brought out, Saltwater Taffy gets an illusion rune. Is it a ward?
Right behind the tower.
Alright, good ward up for them. Was not spotted out getting that down, so...
When Ember gets some more mana and 1 or 2 items, he can definitely go top and get some kills for these guys.
Yeah, now that he has 6 and bottle, I actually think he can kill Hope. I think Medusa has to be really careful right now. We're going to actually miss in bottom lane. There's a kill on the Zycor. Who gets that off? Looks like he had a good Chaos Bolt. That Chaos Strike being 4 seconds at all levels now is really nice.
Yeah, being able to time your crits is huge nowadays. You see it on Slardar being a new pickup. You see it on Chaos Knight. You can time your ganks and works out pretty well. 2 levels of Moment of Courage, pretty good. In most cases, I would have probably gone for the overwhelming odds.
Oh, we're going to see an Earth Spike here in the bottom lane, followed up by a Chaos Bolt.
2 seconds stun.
Might not have enough. That's going to be a lift out onto stun both Who and Z Cross T. Now Captain Brian wanding up, trying to run through the trees and juke. Not going to find it just yet. One good crit. A couple more right clicks will do it, but they haven't found him just yet. 1 right click from Z Cross T. Not going to be enough. Going to need 1 more. He's making space. They do get vision, and in fact, Z Cross T actually gets that last right click. Who almost getting that, but... Oh, we're gonna see another kill in top lane. Obelisk might even go for a 3rd. Now he's just gonna run away. Has his phase boots done, and now he's gonna shrine, I assume. No, shrine's down, so gonna have to walk back to base.
Not gonna die from this. Getting closer.
Yeah, Kiki, no points in Soul Rip, so Cloud Kicker is totally safe.
I would like to see more in overwhelming odds in the spotlight. If it was 3-1-1, I think more kills could be possible. You could definitely chase after more people. Okay, Ember has a Arcane. We're about to see something. We're about to see something.
Yeah, he's coming down. Ember is such a good rotator at this point.
Nope, and he goes,
making his decision, trying to figure out what he wants.
He's really thinking. Okay, back again.
Yeah. he wasn't spotted out, but he thinks he was based on the movement. Oh, he was, actually. Totally. There's a word right there. So, they know what's up. Hope pushing in this mid lane, and Saltwater Taffy, with no points in Sleight of Fist, is not going to be able to get in onto Hope there.
Yeah.
He's
being patient.
Yeah, I do think that there's potential for a kill here in the mid lane, but it's so hard. Like, he just wants to play safe and get up some basic items so he can start moving around. Interestingly, he's going face here on Ember. Typically, we've seen treads, at least in the last patch. They did change it so that the damage is on phase. What do you think?
Since the damage is on phase, maybe he wants to get more value out of Sleight of Fist. He is going this magic build right now, so it's not going to really pay off for him right now. Maybe he's not worried about mana right now, since he has a CM on his team, so he doesn't have to tread switch at all. It's kind of nice not having to worry about that. Top lane, we're chasing. We're an Ursa with 384 move speed. We're not messing around.
Yeah, Hoofstomp already used there. They're going to try to get in onto Ace. I think they found him.
Not
but
TPing.
Yep, he's going to get his CP out right up to the tower. So what I was going to say here, the phase do also increase the move speed of your Fire Remnants relative to treads. So if you are going magic damage, like, you can get your burst out there faster. Maybe that's his thoughts. Or maybe it is just like the damage on the Sleight of Fist later in the game. Who knows?
He could just like walking faster. You know?
Yeah, that too. Probably it could be the armor. Like, there's a lot of physical damage coming out from Chaos Knight. There's a lot of good parts of the new face.
People have boots preferences nowadays. It's a lot less. You have to go this boot on this hero. It's up to the person nowadays. We're thinking about going on this Chaos Knight right here. He does have level 1 ult.
Yeah, they are going to go ahead and use those Searing Chains. Now they're going to force out the ult. That's going to be the Earth Spike and some right clicks before the duel comes out. That is the end of Xykor. Who's still looking for a pullback? That's going to be a Chaos Rift into a Hex. Now Saltwater Taffy able to get away with his Remnant.
He should be fine.
And yeah, they will extract, but TBD losing a hero on a gank.
Oh, a wasted gank. Ember Spirit is not farming at this time, and his tower is taking major damage. It's
Yeah, how is Obelisk doing up here? He's gonna... Interesting. He's gonna go straight Diffusal. So is that the... So what do you do on Ursa these days? Like, I know Ursa's been being picked more. Actually, mid lane we're gonna see maybe a bit of aggression. Taking a couple tower shots on Hope. And DD actually picked up by Saltwater Taffy. He might try to be aggro here. And I think I would if I were him.
Well,
he has chains. He can zip in.
Oh, there's too many things to look at. Okay, we're looking top now.
Top lane, we're gonna see some runaway. That's gonna be the Hex out onto CM, followed out by the Stampede.
Nice lift
up though. Cloud Kicker still alive for the time being. Gets off the Frostbite. Now on the backside, we're also gonna see Ursa trying to run down Z cross C, and CM gets out. So does everyone else. Looking for Kiki.
Nope,
does not quite hit the Earth Shock. Earth Spike misses as well, however. So everyone survives.
Everyone's
in this top lane.
Just a little harassment, some gang on gang violence. It's fine.
Hope doing some work on these creeps over here. Like, this camp change actually makes Radiant early jungle rotations so much more efficient. Like, it's actually insane how much more you get out of the jungle as the mid laner, because you have all 4 of these camps for free.
You can easily farm them, and it's just earlier and it's better.
And as the Radiant mid lane, like, you still get to stack this for free too. It's actually insane, like, how much more you get out of being on Radiant.
He's just gonna keep on doing this entire rotation with the lane and with the jungle. And right now he sees a lot of people top, so he doesn't even have to worry about going back in jungle. He's gonna push mid, and his team is making the space they need.
This Medusa...
Ember goes in.
Okay, top lane we are going to see some aggression. Ember, he's forward. That's going to be the Hex out onto him as well. Earthspike does it onto 2, but now Remnant forward again with the DD. That's going to be a dead Centaur. Z-Cross-T might be the next target. In fact, he is going to get picked up by those Searing Chains and Frostbitten. TBD on the other side, or Obelisk on the other side. Who did he even kill? I didn't kill anybody, but they do get the... They do get Kiki on the backside as they come back around. What I was going to say, though, is this Medusa actually has so much right now. She's going to have triple Wraithband, Treads, and Maelstrom here at 13 minutes.
She's doing very well. And Ember Spirit getting the kills he needs. He's that DD really served its purpose. And we miss another kill bottom.
Yeah, who down on bottom lane has his Armlet and his Power Treads at this point as well. And there's just so much more gold picked up by 5 of Spades so far. Gonna Z-Cross C walking up the hill. He's gonna get lifted by Captain Brian. Captain Brian does not have mana for a spell steal. Hex out, followed by the Earth Spike, and he's also gonna get fingered after Hope throws out that Mystic Snake.
There you go.
And that's gonna be the end of this Rubik.
We're gonna start seeing some spikes from the Dire Heroes here. We got level 6 on Rubik. He can start making big plays. We need the Ursa to get some, not movement items, but slowing items. Just something to catch up with these people, and that's why he's doing this Diffusal. He doesn't think he needs to blink.
Saltwater Taffy, he's being aggro onto Hope here. He might get him.
Look at him.
Oh, does not quite get the Searing Change there, but he's going to try for a Searing Change Sleight of Fist here. And 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the Hex. There's no Earth Spike yet. There is, in fact,
be careful.
Oh. That's the Earth Spike out, followed by the Stampede. So clean extraction from 5 of Spades.
Okay, up top, we got Ursa. He's going on this Undying. He's a little tanky.
Kiki is 100% dead. Like there's no tanky versus an Ursa. When he gets an Earth Spike on Earth Shock on you and he has face boots, you're just dead. Unless you have stuns. Very
true. Ursa's just gonna keep on farming away.
Yep.
Once he gets this Diffusal Blade, heroes that thought they were safe before are no longer safe.
Ace faking out that Hoof Stomp, but not quite putting it off just yet. Another DD picked up for Saltwater Taffy. This is gonna be big. Like he has Sleight of Fist Searing Chains, he can throw out. That's actually insane, like how lucky he's been with that. They're gonna go on to Hope here. There's a Remnant forward, followed up by the DD and the Searing Chains. Oh my god, that damage! That's so much right there. CM just die on the backside. There's gonna be Z-Cross C taking them on away, but with the rune, or with the wand actually, Saltwater Taffy able to get another Searing Chains out. And there's a DC and a pause. So there is a Remnant forward, but it's going to require a Bottle Charge. I don't think Z-Cross C dies here.
I think at this point you cut your wins. You already got the Medusa. Very good. Just head out on that. You know, this guy's a little too big for you. We do have a steal from Rubik, though. I believe he would be stealing...
is it Earth Spike? Oh, he got Decay?
He won't be... He has steal right now. He has Mystic Snake, but it's on cooldown, so... Yeah. I think he would steal a Decay.
Ah, okay, that's what you're saying.
I don't think enough.
I thought I saw the animation for steal like in the air, but I was clearly incorrect about that.
No, line is way too far out of range right now. Unfortunately, spell steal is not very long.
I actually can't see it during the pause what the range on spell steal is. So
I cannot either. Don't you worry. We are both in the dark right now.
The range is not in the tooltip at all. Thank you, Valve.
I think it used to scale, but now it does not scale anymore, and so it's unfortunately that they don't put the range at all.
So here in the top lane, there's some aggro happening too. Like there's a lot of chance for 5 of Spades to respond to somewhere once CK comes back, but
they might be talking about right now. Chaos Knight, I need you to TP top right now, and I need you to come top and stun this guy. And he'll either do that or he won't. It's a big question.
Yeah,
maybe he's DC'd completely, and we won't be able to hear this communications. We gotta think of all the possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure like once it comes back in, they'll tell who like where to go, and probably he goes top because I don't think that anything happens here in the mid lane. There is a Fade Bolt, but no lift. The Lifesteal is not going to do any, or the Spell Steal is not going to do anything. Saltwater Taffy still needs to wand in order to, or not wand, but Bottle in order to Remnant. So I think Z-Cross C is alive, and with a 2 mana, yeah. So I think mid lane is safe. They just have to walk out, and top lane is where you TP as CK.
Yeah, I don't think there's Ember dying. I don't think there's Lance dying. I don't think there's dying.
But it is close.
It's very close. This CK could make all the difference, though. It really depends where he TPs. If he TPs mid, it's going to take way too long, though. So I think cut your losses. You go to top shrine. You get this Ursa. You feel good about yourself.
Yeah, I don't know if you actually can go top shrine. I think you have to literally just TP to the tower because there's no stampede.
Oh, no.
I think that Centaur dies if you TP to the shrine.
I think he's dead anyways. And power, Earthshock, and Enrage already, and no Hoof Stomp.
Double Fury, or 3 Fury Swipes on him. Only 1 Overpower. And Rage. Yeah, he probably is dead, given there's no Hoof Stomp.
I think he just spams Q when it's unpausing, and Centaur's dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
So maybe if you're CK, you just keep on farming on him. He's already gotten a couple kills on this Legion while she's been alone, so Maybe he tries to go for that. Well, he doesn't have Phantasm. Maybe you just farm.
He has Phantasm in 20 though. Like give it 15 seconds, right? And then you just Chaos Bolt Reality Rift, and then the Reality Rift will be back off. Oh no, he's only 1 point in it. I was gonna say then Reality Rift will be back off cooldown, but
you need Reality Rift for your Phantasm completely.
Yeah.
And it crashes back onto it now. Okay, good.
So I guess you have to Chaos Bolt, walk at him, Phantasm, Reality Rift,
and hope it takes less than 20 seconds before she gets underneath tower and it's completely safe.
Yeah. Well, no, like I'm saying, you wait until the Phantasm to like make the play.
Oh,
okay. There's no help coming. Like, Saltwater Taffy, he's being aggro and gonna have to go back to Shrine or something. Captain Brian, he TP'd, or they probably expected he TP'd out here. They can see Obelisk has no TP right now. See him dead for 17. Yeah, I think that's the play. You wait 15 seconds, then you go aggro onto Xykor.
Definitely. He is going Vlad's. Gonna help the team. He knows his duels are not the main thing he needs to worry about. He needs to worry about buffing his team, making sure everyone's still moving all at the same time.
Yeah, the duels are just for disables this game, for now at least.
Exactly. For now.
We have a Faceless Void being drawn on the map.
That's good. He has a face, though, so I'm not quite sure.
I don't know. People just getting bored at this point.
Yes, you can definitely tell that the boredom is rising, and it's definitely going to affect their gameplay.
I mean, maybe Lion does die here. Like, he's used it 4 seconds. 3 seconds until the Searing chains. There is a Remnant.
7 seconds for Sly Fist, though. I don't think he's getting this Remnant off.
I don't think he's getting the Remnant, but I think, like, tower range, it's alright. There's a Tombstone out. I actually think Saltwater Taffy just walks under tower and hits Z cross C and then Searing Chains when it comes up, and then Z cross C is dead and can't get the Earth Spike off.
Well, maybe, I mean, they... CK has to TP then. He sees the Ember keep on moving, and then he instantly TPs mid.
Yeah,
and he doesn't even have to finish it.
At the same time, like, it's a pause. A lot of times after a pause, you just want to get back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what most people like to do.
Banners? Someone has banners. Oh, those are pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, some nice banners. TBD did not quite get the banners right. It does take a special template to get those banners right.
So. Oh, yeah. You have to, like, have them cut in half or something.
Yes, you do.
It's some weird shit.
You get some fun shapes, too.
Yeah. It actually looks like... Remember those little toys, Bionicles? My brother had tons of them, right? It looks like half of a Bionicle face.
Kind of. I can see that.
So,
was that a TV show first, or was that a toy? I think it was a toy that they made into a TV show.
I honestly have no idea. I just know I could ask my brother, but he's probably on a route right now, so he wouldn't be able to answer.
Man. Well, we need to find something to do during this pause. Let's see. Let's take a look at the jungle.
Well, it looks like
if Medusa's here, it looks like she can get a Satyr, Satyr camp, Wild Wing camp, and then a Centaur camp really quickly, and then just keep on farming. That's all they want to do right now.
All right, so in 2001, in the summer, Toamata, the first Bionicle toy, came out. So the Bionicle show... Is he back yet? Nah. Bionicle show. The very first one is Bionicle Mask of Light, which came out in 2003.
Yeah, it sounds like selling more toys. Let's make a TV show.
The project was first proposed in 2001 during the original run of the Bionicle toy line. So they actually wrote the first movie at the same time as they released the first set of toys, but then didn't film it and release it until 2003.
That's how you do it. You see if kids like the toys, you get a good focus group, and then you keep going from there.
Yeah. And it was a Lego thing. I didn't realize Bionicles were Lego.
Actually, yeah, Lego. Wow. You gotta expand your market. Bricks can't get you everything,
Dude, Lego are the greatest, actually. Like,
sure.
I had a whole chest of Legos separated out. So this was before I moved even to Kansas. Like, I lived in Tennessee. We were 13. I was like 13 or 14 when I moved to Kansas. And I had to choose between my connects and my Legos, and I made the wrong choice, like 100%.
Oh no! Did you choose the
I
connects?
chose the connects. I was
Oh
a
my
bad
gosh!
child.
You were a disappointment to
A
everyone.
poor, stupid, naive child who chose connects over Legos.
Come on, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
It's like
rebuilding my
choosing
Lego
Mega
collection.
Blocks. I mean,
I
come on.
know, right? I'm working on rebuilding my Lego collection. Like, once
Yeah,
I have enough space to actually have, like, a chest of Legos again, I will definitely be repurchasing, like, my favorite sets.
definitely, definitely.
All right, so we did hear some say he's back on Discord. So launching Dota, just getting back into the game.
It sometimes takes a while after a reset,
Hmm.
or his internet went out.
Especially if there's an update or something, like
Yeah.
a bunch of shit can happen.
Let's take a look at these wards. We got a nice ward up here. For the dire side, it's actually just watching to make sure that the Undying is not getting free
Yeah,
decays. But
this ward also relies on these trees being dead. I can't draw on the map because it's
I
paused,
see what you
but
mean. Yeah, those 3 trees are dead right now. But
yeah.
if they aren't, that ward becomes absolutely useless. They're probably watching out for that. We got a Quelling Blade. No, we do not. We do not. Once those trees grow back, it is a bad day unless Rubik uses 2 tangos.
Oof. 2 tangos for a ward. Honestly, totally worth. How long does the ward last? Still got 3 minutes on it? Okay, well, maybe they just won't grow back in time or something.
We'll see. I don't know when those trees were destroyed. I don't know.
It's 5 minutes, so since the ward was presumably placed after the trees died, like the trees should grow back in the next minute and 15 seconds at the longest.
There we go. That sounds about right. At that point, that ward probably served its purpose. Dodged a couple decays. Felt pretty good.
Yeah.
This ward watching the rune, pretty good. They're trying to secure more runes, get more farm because they're falling behind.
Yeah, I really like this one because this one is just far enough out of the way that the typical ward that you place to see if there's anything inside the camp, or if there's a ward placed up here in the lane to see behind the tower, doesn't quite see it. So you're either missing like an upper lane ward or you're missing this guy, and most of the time people are going to go for the upper lane D ward. So
Exactly. It's not likely to get dewarded. You can see those 2 camps being farmed, and you can see a rotation from the shrine down to the rune. I misspoke when I said they're doing bad on farm because their Medusa and Chaos aren't doing very well.
Yeah, yeah. 5 of spades. They're 2k up on net worth right now, and their cores have all of that. So they're definitely in a really good place in terms of their farm and their farm priority. The Medusa, I feel like, is still really weak because of the Maelstrom. Like, there's like you have to make a choice, right? As Medusa, you need stats or damage, and if you have lots of stats, then you're just going like super late. And if you have damage, then you're not really super survivable, but you can be an impact in the fights. But if you have just stats and no damage, like they just ignore you for the first 20 seconds of the fight and you don't die. Okay, Saltwater Taffy actually was really aggressive here and is going to die. And all across the map, everyone's dying. Holy shit. Ember dies, Undying dies. Okay.
He needed to turn around faster, I think.
Yeah, we're back in this game proper now. Captain Brian, oh, there's the Earth Spike, is going to miss up the hill, and D-Cross C, he might actually be gone now. 150, nah. Not quite enough there to get that Fade Bolt, and only 1 point in Arcane Supremacy, so...
Oh, okay, we're going to try to D-Ward mid. Rubik does not feel like
there is a ward in the middle of the river. That must have been a mistake.
Yeah, there was probably, he's trying to place down that sentry.
Yeah, probably just didn't change.
Lion's feeling good about that. I think we were looking at Lion's cooldown. It was 4 seconds, but I think it was more like 3.1 seconds, so it was a lot faster.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Ember not turning around fast enough. I think he had a lot of zombies on him too, so it was a little difficult.
Yeah, he had to be aggro. He wanted to be aggro. I'm kind of surprised that he was aggro on Undying instead of Lion there, but he did get the Undying kill and probably wouldn't have gotten the Lion kill, so...
Yeah, Rubik stealing Steel Strength helped with that. DK, sorry.
So Hope now working on that Yasha. Probably gonna go Kaya Yasha because that is the favored item on Medusas these days. I think it's like amazing actually. The mana loss reduction on Kaya Yasha is so fantastic.
Very nice. Is VV nice. Okay, they're going on bottom. Usually Commander's probably gonna die here.
Have
They
a
just
Hex,
stack
a
their
little
stun
bit of stun
completely.
stacking, but it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
finger.
completely fine. Yeah. Get the finger stack. Not needed, but you know, it's always nice.
Yep, looks
We're
like
starting to-
Cloud Kicker. Where's the TP going? TP going to top lane. We're gonna see a cliff here from Captain Brian.
We're also looking mid and top at the same
Medusa's
time.
TP gets canceled by Saltwater Taffy and see him
Oh,
there.
2 remnants
Can't
out.
go to
Okay, she
top
does.
lane.
I think she might be fine. Yep. Okay, she jukes out.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does
CM
go
has
for
gone
the
on
remnant.
tower, and she's dead.
Yep, that's the end of the CM. Now there's going to be a Stampede as well. Hope he's being aggro. Z-Cross-T is here as well with the smoke. Trying to go forward, does not get caught by the chains. Looking for the Earth Spike, but he's not fast
He's
enough.
too fast. Yep.
So across the map, that's just a CM kill, right?
Yeah.
And the tower, actually. So a lot of gain there for 5 of Spades. They get this off-lane tower. Not a very useful tower in the grand scheme of things. Like, probably the least useful tower in the game. Because you can still always CP to Shrine. There's no Roshan here. Like, this just... That part of the map doesn't matter. But...
A lot of nice gold. A lot of nice gold. Is there gonna be like
It is
this
nice
tower?
gold.
I think they can definitely stay. No blink on Ursa, but he does have the diffusal. I'm not sure if this is a reveal.
No, he revealed the diffusal up here.
Okay.
I looked at it and then didn't say it because I don't remember. We were talking about something else. Bionicle, maybe?
Probably Bionicle. Probably Bionicle.
So Saltwater Taffy, he's working on his own Maelstrom. He is going to go for a Linken's immediately afterwards, so not going to go for the Blink build. And it looks like he's going to transition into more of a farming style. They do expect this game to go late at this point, and don't think they can end it early, it feels like. So
Yes. That is definitely good. Stop Hex. Stop his finger.
no, any one
stops.
spell. Like,
Chaos Bolt, yeah.
and
If there's a spell, he can stop it.
yeah, there's a lot of good spells to stop. Like, the only spell you don't want to pop Linken's is Soul Rip, which is not skilled yet.
Mandarin is also very good at popping Lincolns.
That's true, but at the same time, Mana
Oh,
Drain...
we're looking mid.
Yeah, we're
This
going to see some
Medusa
TPs
is-
coming out
oh,
as well.
that's,
Hope out of
4
mana. He's
TPs.
going to get the ult off. Obelisk
he's
does not
lifted.
have Aegis. He's going to get back. That's a Hex down. Now the ult coming out from Cloud Kicker,
Okay.
but the Tombstone gives vision. That's going to be an
Ooh.
Earth Spike followed by a Chaos Bolt. Now Saltwater Taffy coming in. He gets the 2-man Sleight of his Searing
That's
Chains
not good.
onto the right 2 men,
He's
but
doing a lot of
he's not able to get
damage,
out.
but-
Maybe he's going to walk away for the time being. He has one more Remnant available. He's going to go ahead and Remnant to that, try to get far enough away, and it looks like he is going to manage, only losing to CM there for
Get him, Zombie.
TBD.
Get him. Get him,
Forcing
Zombie.
4
Go, go, go.
TPs.
The zombie almost killed him. He was in a frenzy.
That
4
was
TPs.
really close. Yeah, 4 TPs, and D-Cross-C and Hope both almost died. It was really close.
Very close. I don't know if there was anything else they could have done.
Well, Saltwater
Stampede
Taffy
was
could have
so
fed
good.
to get the kills. Like, he could have Fire Remnanted forward, and that would have killed them both.
That's true. That's true.
And then maybe it's not even a feed to get the kills, like his team re-engages, but, you know, it's hard to say at that point.
It's hard to say. We do have our Vladimir's completed. I think they want to start pushing.
Mhm.
They're very scared about it. They want to kill the Medusa, so at least when they're pushing, she's not farming.
Mhm.
It didn't work out very well, and they're just get trade towers.
Yeah, they do force Tusa back to base after she gets a couple of jungle camps. And is there a fort available? There's still a dire fort available. So they can use that to defend, but they're not going to, it looks like.
Oh,
They
they're
didn't.
TPing.
They should have used the fort there. They get the fort on the creeps and the
Centaur
tower.
doesn't even care. Okay.
Yeah, TP in. That's going to be the
and
ult with the
instant haste.
Stampede. Hope. And that's going to be a really nice Earth Spike there. And a finger. That's the
It's a
end of the Legion
stone-
Commander.
stone,
Obelisk, he's going to try to man up on Hope, and he's going to be able to. That's the end of Hope and Obelisk. He goes down on the
Okay.
backside. Who doing a lot of damage. That's going to be the Chaos Bolt now out onto Ember Spirit and a crit, followed up by an Earth Spike and a Hoof Stomp. That's the
dead.
end of the Ember Spirit. Who with a triple kill. Now the zombies chasing down Cloud Kicker. He's going to get reality
Ooh.
back. And Captain Brian, the sole
Those
survivor
crits.
from TBD, is able to walk away.
He was doing some good steals. He got Stone Gaze, but everyone was facing the other way, just killing his team. He was stuck in the back, and then he stole Retaliate, which does nothing.
Yep. Is this a tower? There's a catapult wave, and there's no fort for 5 of
Low for
Spades right
Q on
now.
Legion Commander. I think they just get back up.
All right.
Everyone's coming back up. It's
Yeah, they're pinging
a
out
little
this
too early.
tower. I don't know if this is the tower I'd go for. Like, I feel like... So I said this tier 1 is the most useless tower in the game. I might be wrong. It might be this tier 2, actually, which is the
tier
most
2.
useless. The only thing useful about this tier 2 is that it protects your tier 3.
It's true. It does protect your tier 3. And you're ancient at the same time.
And it does have a little bit more armor than the tier 1. So probably the tier 1 is less useful. But it's
very little vision from that tower nowadays. Being stuck in this little crevasse.
Yeah, and like you're always afraid of this enemy vision up on the hill, and this one here, like it's not a tower you want to defend, but at the same time, like it's not really a tower you want to siege either.
They walk through there. They don't place wards, which makes the other team place a bunch of sentries. So I feel like they're feeling pretty good. They didn't get a mid tower. Oh, centaur. I mean, cast site.
Chaos Knight is just going to get stampeded away. Saltwater Taffy, he's getting ready to go for a Sleight of Fist steering chains here. He's going to, there's the steal back for the reality and the lift. And Rage is used in order to prevent any damage. Now there's going to be the Host Stomp out. Chaos Bolt out onto the Legion Commander, and he's going to get stunned up long enough that Zycor is going to go down, I think, to right clicks. Captain Brian, same deal. He does have a Reality Rift, but it's not really a spell that's going to get a whole lot done for you. Saltwater Taffy, he's being super aggro right now. I think that was a little bit over much. He's going to get critted down. He is, in fact, going to escape with that wand, giving him enough mana for the Fire Remnant. That was close. But
get a little extra damage out.
Now this is the tower here. So good fight taken by 5 of Spades. They do lose their Centaur, but get 3 in return, including 2 cores from TBD. And Sentry up, or down rather. Gonna get rid of 1 Sentry, but not the other one. That ward planted just outside of Sentry range.
Good break.
And
they're going to start transitioning to taking both of these jungles and eating them all up.
Yeah, net worth now almost 10k net worth in favor of 5 of Spades. And have we seen the update? Oh man, win probability is like flatlining at 90, maybe 95% in favor of 5 of Spades. I gotta say, I agree with the plus. Like, this is a hard game for TBD to come back from. They have an earlier game lineup and did not win their early game convincingly enough to get map control. Like, there's not a single tower down yet for 5 of Spades.
I don't think they're using their heroes like they're supposed to be doing. Ursa should be creating as much space as possible. When he's not creating space, he needs to be doing rush. Rush has not been taken yet. Ember Spirit needs to be farming every open lane that there is. And Legion Commander has 0 duels, 0 dual damage. They're just not making enough impact with their heroes that they have.
Yeah, it's hard though. Like every time they try, they get TP'd on by all 5 of Spades heroes.
Yes, it's unfortunate because they keep on going on Medusa, who always has Stone Gaze whenever they try a gang. Maybe a check Roche. Roche is still there. We're okay, guys.
So now that Roche has been checked and they saw this, this is the opportunity I think for Obelisk to go grab it. Is there a smoke?
He has a DD. No smoke on him. He does have it on Rubik.
Yeah,
he says right after Rubik, pop that smoke for me. I need to go take Roche. We need to get some extra money.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take this bottom tower instead. I think that's fair. Like, getting control of the enemy jungle is definitely worthwhile. They are going to trade away. We're going to see Saltwater Taffy come top. I heard a Hex. Hex onto CM over here. Going to get fingered. That's the end of Cloud Kicker.
They still want to fight. We have a DD on Ursa. They're thinking we can do this.
Yeah, they're going to... Now there's a Stampede forward. Purge out onto Obelisk, but he's going to get pulled up. Has to run away for the time being. Tombstone doing a lot to keep people down. Zycor, he gets stoned up and he has to run away. He's going to try to run out, but he's not quite going to be able to manage. That's an Earth Spike down. And now a Hex. And he is going to go out.
And boom.
Maybe. One more. Okay, blink forward and a Hoof Stomp. That'll finish him off. I keep saying he's dead, and not quite. But he does eventually go down.
And bottom tower is completely safe still.
Yeah, Saltwater Taffy tried to do some work there, but he remnanted bottom, or he bots in and... No, he TP'd in and then bots bottom. After laying a remnant top. But...
Chaos Knight is looking good.
Yeah, he has that halberd and the echo. And almost getting a heart here.
Oh my goodness, yeah. He's going to become unkillable along with his Lucians.
Yeah, once he has a heart, that's what, 4,500 HP with the buffs?
It's got to be.
When he has the armlet on with the heart? Because that's 80 HP times 20 is 1,600. So it's actually 4,800 HP after the buffs. There's going to be Blink Hex revealed. And also no mana now on Ursa due to that Mystic Snake. Going to get Hoof Stomped. He's controlled forever. Now he enrages. Try to get out. Not going to take a lot of damage during the enrage, but he's not... Maybe he does survive, actually. Lost TPs and the lift. That's going to be a 2-man stun as well. Followed up by the Remnant. Now there's the duel coming out. Earth Spike gets onto 2, preventing the damage. But now the duel's still going to be a victory. That was a fantastic pick off, or instead of pair of
very
picks
nice
by
turnaround.
TBD.
Ursa survives, and they get a duel. And 2 kills. That is exactly what they want.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
want to
What
make
they
their
need if they wanna
opponents
win
feel
this game.
confident. They want to make them feel confident. They come in, they get the duels. Each commander is actually the person who's going to be carrying this game. Going for that Shadow Blade instead of Blink. She thinks she needs to get behind, get to that line, easy duel. Maybe she goes for Bikini.
Here's going to be the Chaos Bolt out onto, as well as the Earth Spike out onto Legion Commander. Now Obelisk, he's going to go ahead and Enrage using his Earth Spike, or using his Empower, Overpower. Freezing Field doing a lot of work here, but it's not quite enough. Gonna get stunned up by the Chaos Bolt, who now there's gonna be a Stampede to try to get him out, but tries to armor toggle, ends up going down to Saltwater Taffy's dot on the backside. There's gonna be a Frostbite out into Z Frost C. He's gonna get his finger off and kill the CM, but he's probably dead. In fact, he's not quite there. Ace comes in with the host stomp, forces Obelisk
Rubik
away.
is stuck in the back. Do not be confused, audience. That is a Rubik as Undying Ult. He's being chased by zombies. And Tombstone expires, so he's fine now. He's TPing away.
Now we're going to see a Blink in 2 seconds. Going to try to get on Saltwater Taffy. There's Blink forward, and now there's the Blink Earth Spike out on Saltwater Taffy. Captain Brian is able to steal the Earth Spike himself. Now he's going to try to use that here on 2-2, I think. Nope, he's just going to go ahead and use it on Centaur with the Hex. Obelisk is able to finish it off. Lift onto Hope. Okay. Now maybe some movement again. Alright, they're going to go ahead and back away. Shrining up, maybe they try to be aggro now, but TBD, they've actually done so much in the last, like, minute and a half. They brought it down from 10k to 7k gold lead. They've gotten some kills on the map. They've gotten a tower off of the map. 2 towers, in fact, off the map with the deny just now.
They're forcing them all top, and that's exactly what they want. They want them to focus on them, not farming all these camps like they can do in 2 seconds flat.
Yeah, gotta get some D-Ward action up, because Radiant have, or 5 of Spades have a lot of vision right now in their jungle. But actually, is CK seen here? I don't think CK quite is in vision, but he should walk into vision here shortly.
Do they have the heroes to kill? I don't think these 2 heroes alone can kill CK, just with that Reaver
he did
now.
just show right now, so they know he's coming. Okay. And now there's going to be Saltwater Taffy, super aggressive. He's going to go ahead and get the Remnant off before Ace gets the host stomp.
Yeah. He was waiting. He had that ready.
How
we're getting close to level
12. Interact with Reality Rift? It'll just cancel the Reality Rift, right?
You go into an invincible state where you cannot be targeted or affected by spells, so I believe it will just stop. Okay. There will be no Reality Rift to come. Nice D-Ward. Trying to make this safe. We're trying to get to a place where we're more than even, because that's what you need if you're gonna be an Ursa against a Medusa and CK.
The Diffusal pickup is really good for the Medusa as well. And being able to get that extra mana burn damage off. Like, it basically doubles the damage that you're doing.
You could see earlier in the game when Medusa's mana shield ran out, she was jelly. Just okay, looking top.
Here's going to be a Blink and a Hex followed by an Earth Spike and a Stampede and a Finger. And now CK actually gets the Tower Deny as well. That's 2 Tower Denies out of the 3 that are off the map right now for 5 of Spades. So they prevented a lot of gold going away of TBD with that.
Yeah, Blink Dagger is great online. Insta-Hex, Ember can't do anything about that. He can't do a cheeky dodge anymore. He needs to be careful, to say the least.
Absolutely.
And they're going to head top. They want to put pressure. They're sick of these stupid ganks getting some kills on them. They just want to get towers, get more farm, just plant their flag.
Yeah, and this is the way you do this, like, especially as Radiant right now, like, you want to control the enemy jungle, that controls your roast location, that controls, like, right? Okay, here's going to be another Blink Hex onto Legion Commander, 4 staff forward from Hope, and now Legion can lose a lot of mana, followed up by the mana drain. There's going to be no duel available. Seek comes in, or rather, Centaur comes in with the Hoof Stomp, and that is the end of Zycor. But what I was saying is, like, it gives you the Roche play, it gives you control of this whole area right now, and they still have pretty good control over here, which forces TBD into this area right here, which is not nearly enough to farm efficiently. And, like I said,
they don't even stay there.
5 of Spades are going to go for it. I don't... Yeah. If this is spotted out, they were seen going in the pit.
DD on Ursa, he's thinking about it. Legion Commander buys back. They really want to do it.
It's going quickly though. With
Or Staff on Crystal Main, they need to do something right now.
yeah, they're gonna go for it. There's gonna be
start out with
the ult on the backside. Fantastic three-man Earthspike out of Rubik there, making a lot of space there. Now he's gonna get pulled in. This Legion or Saltwater Staff, he gets in. He's gonna try to finish off Roshan. Does get it. Gets the Aegis as well. Remnants away, and now that's gonna be 3 dead on the side of TBD. 2 buybacks used. And they might be able to turn this back around. Saltwater Taffy, he has a couple of zombies on him, but he's making a lot of space. Force Staff away. And the lift on Hope, forcing him up the cliff. This might be the opportunity. Hope, he is going to get Sleight of Fist Searing changed, and now Cyclor going to go ahead and get the lift. But Z-Cross-C in with the 2-man Earthspike, going to do a lot of work there. Hex is available on Rubik, but
needs to back up. That was a bit, they didn't quite know just how much damage Medusa does, but she has damage and stats right now, so she's
Medusa is
hybrid.
Getting to that, at least the late mid game at this point. Has the Maelstrom for the damage, has the Hurricane Pike for mobility, has the Manta Style for some disjoints and some stats as well. And this Medusa's going to be scary.
She's going to be very scary. And very quickly.
She's going to farm incredibly quickly now that she has her core items up. Going to go ahead and get the Mjolnir. Feels like she has enough stats for now with her team keeping her up. And honestly, like, Z-Cross-C has done so much work this game on Lion.
Very, very good. Lion just able to make a lot of plays this game. And if Rubik steals one of his spells, he can make a lot of plays this game. And that's what they're trying to do. These two supports are what's going to win team fights. It's either going to be very one-sided or very not one-sided. That's what I'm trying to say.
So remember how I said it was going to be 4,800 HP with the armlet on? Take a look at Fu right now.
4,600 without the armlet on. That's...
So he still has 800 extra. He's going to be 5,400.
He is not going to be...
Oh, no, it's only 25 strength. Okay, so if it's 25 strength, then it's only 500 extra HP. So he's going to be 5,120 with the armlet on.
I guess we start looking at below 25. So what we got coming up? 1,000 mana on Medusa, or the split shot uses modifiers, which you might want to do since you have a Mjolnir.
Yeah, that's a hard decision now. Like, it used to be every single time you get the split shot uses modifiers over the extra targets.
The extra targets, exactly.
Now, like, modifiers versus mana, and 1,000 mana at that. We're going to see a fight up here. Smoke into a Stampede. They're not quite going to get the Hoof Stomp that they're looking for, but a Hex and an Earthspike. That's going to be the end of Zycor. Now, Ace might go down to Obelisk, but now Obelisk actually is getting controlled up super hard, loses all of his mana, and he's slowed up, uses his Enrage to get away, but Brian is going to go down to zombies here on the backside. Hope with a Mjolnir also doing a lot of work with the procs. And now there's an Earthspike, and Z-Cross-C slowing down Saltwater Taffy just barely keeps him from being able to get away. In fact, with a wand charge, Saltwater Taffy is able to get one more remnant off.
This line's doing so much. Like, he saps all of his mana in like 2 seconds.
Absolutely. The Mana Drain is doing big work this game. The slow as well meant that the Remnant didn't travel as far before Saltwater Taffy was able to Remnant the first time. Or probably would have required the first Remnant. Now Blink Hex forward once again. Blink Hef Stomp. And a little bit of stack, but with the finger, that's the end. Ursa buys back. Is there a buyback on Ember Spirit? No, there is not. So that's the end of this mid tower. And Hope, he's pushing up into the mid lane.
Yeah, be careful though. That can do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, at this point, TBD, I think they sack this lane. They might even have to sack T4s, just wait for Ember to get up. Fu right now with the armlet on, he does have 5,200 HP.
And they're going in. They can't blink though.
They're gonna go for it, but Obelisk, he chooses half of his HP immediately to the crits from Hu, and that's gonna be the end with the Mana Drain as well. Captain Brian is being pulled out. GG is called. Well played. 5 of Spades, they managed to hold on to the early game. In fact, I might even say they won the early game with their rotations and play. And it's a Medusa. Like, what are you gonna do?
Exactly. TB started fighting. It was a good try.
Yeah, good game.
I think they got way too much momentum on
Yeah, they can still take this game too. Maybe some changes in the draft, maybe some changes in the play, but I think that they can come back and pull it through. So we're going to go ahead and get into the lobby for the next one. I hope you all enjoyed game 1, and we'll be back shortly.